As a fourth-generation fighter, the F-15 may be at greater risk of detection by sophisticated modern enemy air defenses. However, if it is upgraded with advanced sensors, weapons, and EU, it will certainly be much more capable of operating combat missions in very high-threat scenarios. Among the upgrades is an ongoing effort to equip the F-15 with the world's fastest jet computer processor, called the Advanced Display Core Processor, or ADCPII. The computer, Boeing officials told the Air Force, is capable of processing 87 billion instructions per second. High-tech targeting and tracking technology is also integrated into the F-15, Boeing engineers added. This includes the addition of a passive remote sensor called Infrared Search and Track, or IRST. Over the past several years, the service has been in the process of testing, engineering and integrating the new Eagle Passive Active Warning and Survivability System, EPAWSS, into its F-15 fleet to keep pace with rapidly changing threats. By operating in passive or active mode, the EPAWSS can perform both offensive and defensive missions, such as finding and jamming enemy radio communications, detecting the electronic signature of incoming weapons, or simply maintaining an operational presence in support of the EU. While the US F-15 has improved, the F-35 looks set to continue the trend of fifth-generation aircraft being used as a flexible force. In a news release, that F-35 squadron plans to rotate personnel and equipment to multiple operating locations to support the Joint Force Air Component Commander while maintaining high-class combat readiness. Quote, "An interesting report from the Air Force Test Center describes the current system as using outdated analog technology suitable for threats predicted years ago. The EPAWSS leverages today's compute, receiver, and transmitter technologies to provide faster and smarter responses to threats, giving pilots better actionable information," said Head of Project Development and Director of Civil Operations, 772nd Test Squadron. Overall, the U.S. Air Force is vigorously upgrading the F-15 fighter by giving it new weapons and sensors in hopes of maintaining air-to-air superiority. The service report further specifies that the EPAWSS can successfully detect RF and IR, infrared, threats by obtaining accurate targeting information prior to threat engagement. The process of replacing older Eagles with newer and more capable aircraft, starting with F-22 Raptors from Joint Base Elmendorf-Richardson, Alaska, and F-16CMs from Spangdahlem Air Base, Germany. F-35s of the 355th FS marked the third squadron to head to Kadena as part of the F-15 replacement plan. F-22s and F-16s remain deployed at Kadena. The Air Force has been using its newest fighters at Kadena to tour the Pacific for various agile combat employment exercises, including the first deployment of F-22 fifth-generation fighters to the site. The Pentagon wants to invest $88 million in upgrading Kadena as part of its fiscal 2024 budget request. Kadena is a strategic location for the Air Force, about 450 miles from Taiwan. The base bills itself as the keystone of the Pacific. After more than 40 years of Eagle operations, Kadena has had nearly every type of aircraft in the Air Force's fighter fleet cycle through the island in recent months, such as the original F-35, F-22, F-16, and F-15.